sorry, part 2 of that upload there. I have had some friends basically, show me without telling me that this wedding could be about anybody, and they would have the opinion they have. They don't necessarily cater their opinion to me. They just want to be heard. And it's been pretty hurtful to kind of see that. Because again, you would think this time is about you. You're the bride. You're the center of attention. The day is about you. The day is about your dress, your beautiful ring, your smile, your makeup. Everyone's there to see you. I mean, they're there to see the groom, but ladies, let's be real. Nobody shows up to say, I wonder what tux he has on or what tungsten ring he got. No, everybody wants to see your jewel, that beautiful left hand finger, and everybody wants to see the beautiful white dress. Nobody's there to see his black and white tux suit. Sorry. He may look good in it. He looks great in it, by the way. But realistically, nobody's there to see that. Everybody's there to see the bride. And I'm saying the things that most people are not willing to say. I'm saying the things that most people keep on the inside and don't say out loud because they don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. It's kind of like I don't actually have a maid of honor and bridesmaids because I didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I didn't want anyone to feel like, oh, she's more friends with her than she is with me. And it's like, no, all of you have your strengths. Some of you are good at delegating tasks and getting things done, and some of you are good at crafts. Some of you are good at negotiating deals and, picking out colors, and some of you are good at numbers. It's just a matter of, where your skill, your strength is. I need a team. And so I collectively thought, I'm just going to call myself a bride with a bride team. And that's it. There's not going to be any maid of honors. There's not going to be any bridesmaids, any of that stuff. Anybody who wants to help can help. The ones that are going to spend the most time with me, I've asked that they wear all black to the wedding so that it's black and white with gold. Those are my colors. Go Saints. And that's it. I don't ask for anything else. So it's been really a task to deal with everything that's going on and everyone's personalities and trying not to hurt people's feelings and trying not to, listen to people who interject their opinion a little too much. It's been really hard. And more recently, this last week has prompted me to even do this video because I feel like there's probably another bride out there that's going to go through this, and you just have to stand your ground. Set your boundaries and be able to say yes and no when you want to. And you're going to upset people. You're going to disappoint some people because everyone thinks their way should be their way. And sometimes it's not the case because at the end of the day, it is still about you. You matter. It's your day. And for a lot of us, it's out of your pocket. Me and my boyfriend, we don't have any rich parents. We don't have any rich relatives that send us a check. We are cash flowing this entire thing solely based on the money we make now. And I don't have time to sit around and decide on everyone's idea on my dress when my budget is X, Y, and Z. But that's kind of what happened. And I appreciate people showing up and being there for me. But there are a lot of people, again, that had their own agenda. They had their own reason for being there, and it wasn't me. And so, again, it's a hard truth to live with. Painful on some days to know that, they're showing up and you think it's there, to celebrate your time and your moment and your dress. And, they're really there to conversate and talk about how me and you became friends. It's like nobody cares. Like, we're here for a dress. We're here for the dress, okay? We're here to celebrate this time in, LaTanya's life that hopefully she'll never have to do again. And you want to talk about how long you've known me or how you know me. And it's like, it doesn't matter. You guys all came together collectively. So it's just those stresses. And then you have the stress of trying to get the caterer to call you back on time and respond to you about the head count. I will say this wedding initially started out with only 10 people coming, including bride and groom. We are now up to 50 plus people for this wedding. It has jumped a lot as far as what we're going to pay. And it's been really hard to suck that up because financially we've been saving for this as we go. And most people, I would think, have the money saved already, or at least the majority of it. That was not our situation. We've been paying weekly, setting aside money to pay for it. And now if I could offer a bride any advice, set aside at least half your budget before you start doing any planning. Set aside half your budget for deposits, for photographers, for even just dress shopping. Like, should you want to leave town or you want to go away for a weekend to another city and try on dresses, set aside at least half your budget before you start really planning. That would be my suggestion. And I would suggest a minimum of 6 months to plan the wedding. I did not give myself that time because I knew that if I didn't do it now, I wasn't gonna want to do it. And so I really think that what would have benefited me more is to sit down and come up with a budget, and halfway through the budget, getting the money, I would have started buying things then. I kind of put the cart before the horse and started buying things before I had a date set, before I had the number of people set. And so it all kind of backfired because I figured I was just going to have this very small, intimate, micro type wedding. And then it ballooned to 50 plus people. And a lot of these people last minute, like in the last week or two, the invitation list has jumped up a lot. And it's like, I don't know that people realize that we're paying per head for you guys to eat. And then you have people asking, oh, well, can I bring such and such? It's like, well, I don't know her and I don't know him. And I barely know you, but because you're related to my boyfriend, sure. But these are the stresses that I've been dealing with. You also have individuals who want you to work around their schedule and let you, decide when you can see them versus them already knowing, because everyone knows my story. Hey, she works 2 full-time jobs. She has a boyfriend and a teenager. She's busy. And she can't just drop everything and hang out with you on one day. You have to set a time and make it plain. You have to set a time and be ready. You have to set a time and try to be there for the bride. So this is for the brides out there that maybe out loud can't say or voice some of the frustrations that I have right now, because I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I wanted to enjoy this experience more than I have, but it's been really hard because a lot of the people that I've needed to reach out for me or to me have not. A lot of the people that I need to confide in, I can't, because they're part of the problem. And a lot of it is not even they think they're doing it on purpose. Just a lot of it is you start to see personalities when you plan events. You start to see people's agendas when you're planning something that has zero to do with them. And so it has really opened my eyes to a lot. And I'll keep you guys posted. Like I said, I'm getting married here in 3 weeks. I planned what I thought was a micro mini wedding. Let me know down in the comments if you would be interested in me going over the budget. You'd be interested in me going over my dress, the cost, and even my venue, which we ended up doing, which I think is a little different than most people, for the reception. If you're interested in that, as far as cost and timeline, I'll do a video. If a couple of people say that they would be interested in it, I'll do that. Otherwise, I hope that you have a great Monday afternoon. I hope that someone has told you today that you matter and there's a reason you're here. God doesn't make mistakes. He never has, he never will. And for me, I have to keep saying that this will be over soon. I won't always be in this situation. I won't always feel this way. I'm going to marry me a great guy on a great day, and it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be right. And all of the stresses that I have with this will subside. And when I see him, it'll be all worth it. Right now, it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't feel like it. But I'm optimistic that I will still get my dream wedding day. So here's for an update. I will talk with you soon. Bye.